high-speed, rapid-paced growth network is expected to start in just a few days. So the intention is this is the last and final episode of Playlist Buddies. Thank you all for joining. Thank you if you've been with us before. While we never know what the future holds, I do expect that this is going to be the last one. So what we do here is every single person that comes through the chat right now and everybody who comments on this video is every single person that comes every single person who comments on the video afterwards will be included in a communal playlist called PB Creator Showcase number 9. And you will see as time goes on, we're going to fill this playlist up. And every single person gets one video included. And then what we do is run the playlist. Every single person agrees to run the playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. And that increases watch time for everyone. So if you haven't already had a chance to connect with TubeChat, which is the high-speed growth network that will start live streaming this coming Thursday, then please, by all means, get them. I left a quick message using that account in the chat, so it's easy for you to connect. I already had Minnesota Lawn and Landscape message me earlier. He's a wonderful supporter. And if you happen to see the last shout-out video that I did on my channel, you'll know that I featured Sean from Minnesota Lawn and Landscape. He does a lot of live streaming and helps people grow their channels. He's a wonderful supporter and a friend, so I'm happy to refer you to him as well. He's already got a video on the playlist, and I'm going to start in order, as we always do. So, Angela Queen, it's nice to see you back. We're going to start with you. A Day with Eva, thanks for coming in. Kristen Welton, my love, of course. Kira Welton, my BFF forever. And then Rosalie Green Vlogs, nice to see you here. Jeff Lepard from Do It All Sealing is in the house. So for those of you who don't already know, I am a professional channel manager, and Jeff Lepard has 2 different channels that I manage for him. So Do It All Sealing is an account you might want to connect with. First of all, because Jeff will obviously be a wonderful supporter. He's with me with just about everything that I do. As well, it's a good chance for you to see what's possible, both with my own personal help and for yourself. In Q's World, thanks for coming in. Ace, thanks for coming in again. Britty, it's always nice to have you here. And I'm going to get started right now. For those of you who wonder about the green coloring on the channel names, I'm using the extension for Chrome on the computer called Go To Channel. It's just one word. And what that does is it brings back the functionality that we lost when YouTube took away Go To Channel. So for the first one, for Angela Queen, because she left her message quite a bit earlier, I'm just going to go to her manually. She's been with us before, as you can see. So these videos have already been in, but she's got a new one from 2 days ago. So that's going to go right into the playlist. And when I go back and refresh my page, we're going to see that she's been added. Now, mine always goes last. Angela Queen is there. And this playlist will fill up, as it always does, as we go on. So, A Day with Eva. You'll see how easy the extension is to use. Hopefully it's working. After a while, I find if I've been on for 20 minutes or half an hour, it starts to send you to the wrong channels. But then a simple refresh of the page fixes it. So I'm going to take your, I'm looking for videos that are under 15 minutes, hopefully over 10, and as long as possible and recent. So I'm going to take this video, and since you and I are not already connected, what I'm going to do is add your video not only to the Creator Showcase number 9 that we're talking about today, but as well to my watch later. I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream, but what I will do is when I go through my watch later, I will subscribe to you. I will watch that video, comment, like it, and make sure that my connection to you sticks. In the meantime, when I refresh the page, we're going to see that your video's been added to the top of the list. So as you see in the description of the playlist, it says, do not run before April 25th. What that does is allow me to give a chance to anybody who comes by and leaves a comment after the live stream to be included in the video also, or sorry, in the playlist also. And then afterwards, run this playlist in full with all the other participants to gain watch time for everyone. So all the agreement is you have to run it. That's all. And for myself, I'm very lucky. I have a tablet beside me that I can run playlists for people all the time. And so I will like and comment just about every video on 2 different accounts, my own and the Tuber Chat account, but you're only expected to run it, and everybody will appreciate it if you do. So I'm just going to, I'm watching this on the tablet I'm talking to you about right now, and I'm just making sure that I've got my ducks in a row. For those of you who've used StreamYard for live streaming, you know how easy it is, but I'm only on one screen today. So I'm relying on having a tablet with me to make sure that I've got things, my ducks in a row here. So A Day with Eva has been added, and we're moving right along. So my love, Kristen Welton, she'll have a new video for Monday. Oh, and this is the one, yes, the drive to her office. So we live in Niagara Falls, in the honeymoon capital of the world, they call it. And you'll really enjoy, if you haven't seen Niagara Falls before, it's one of the 7 wonders of the world. And she gets to drive by it every day on her way to work when she's working. So that's a wonderful video for you to be able to check out. Of course, I've already seen it, but hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I do. And then Kira will have new videos shortly, but in the meantime, we're just going to add the longest one, because this is, well, not the longest under 15 minutes, because this is the last time. Actually, sorry, I will use the other one because I used that in Playlist Buddies number 8. Because this is expected to be the last time that we're doing this. So let me refresh my page and make sure that Kira's been added as well. And there you go. So next we're skipping along, Rosalie Green Vlogs. Thank you again for coming in. Let's go through your videos. And we are going to look for something recent, under 15 minutes, but as long as possible, hopefully over 10, to be added into our playlist. And once I have, here we go, take it easy. Save to playlist. This goes into showcase number 9. And when I refresh the page, we'll see that it's been added. Pardon me. And then as what I'm going to do, there's your video. As we look under the description of the live stream that we're watching right now, the playlist is already linked. So it's very easy to find. And then, like I keep saying, everybody's just expected to run it anytime after tomorrow morning. Not everybody can be here while I live stream just because it's convenient for me to do it. But I want to make sure we maximize the impact for everyone. So anybody who leaves a comment afterwards will also be included in the playlist so that we maximize all of our impact and watch time. If you have the ability to share this out, whether it be on Facebook, Twitter, or on your community tab, if you have one, then I'll appreciate it, especially if you know anybody who really needs watch time. There are a lot of people out there who are really hungry for watch time, and this is a way to get a little bit for everybody. So next we move on to Do It All Sealing. And as I mentioned before, this is one of the channels that I manage, so it's a good chance for you to see what is possible and the kind of work that I do when I run channels and edit videos and things like that for other people. So we're going to go through all of Jeff's videos here, and I already used a couple of these. So I'm just going to see if there's something else. I'm going to use this. Yes, hot rubber crack sealing repair. And this video goes into Creator Showcase number 9. When I refresh the page, we'll see that Do It All Sealing has been added. And there you go. And so we continue right along. I'm just going to skip ahead and see who else has joined us. So Sing Sisters, thanks for coming in. Wani, thanks for coming back again. You've been with us? Oh, Minnesota Lawn and Landscape. I'm so happy that you're here. We did already put your video in first to make sure that you were in there. So thank you very much for that. Minnesota Lawn and Landscape is also a wonderful supporter and live streams to help you grow your channel occasionally. So you want to connect with them. So Life with Lackey, thanks for coming by. The Walking Dude, thanks for coming in. And then Virtual Dinner Party. This is a channel that I only actually subscribed to last night. I was on Rants with Rogers and met up with Virtual Dinner Party after. He does a very incredible job. His channel is well put together. Thumbnails are awesome, but his videos are incredible. And what he does is he cooks in front of you. What did I watch last night? It was cauliflower steaks that was inspired by Gordon Ramsay. And he just does an incredible job. He's got a dynamic personality. I was really impressed. So I'm looking forward to catching him on a live stream. So that's somebody you might want to connect with. And then Food Fight Showdown. I haven't seen you in a while, but it's nice to see you here. Nails by Nicole. Thank you for coming back again. So I'm going to see if maybe I haven't forgotten my place here. And Rosalie Green Vlogs is in. InQ's World is a wonderful supporter. We were kind of hanging out together in a chat. Sincerely, A Lucy was live the other night, and we were talking and in there. And InQ's World consistently keeps coming back, and she takes her supporters and people she supports very seriously. So she's somebody you're going to want to connect with, and she has a very generous and thoughtful community around her as well. So I'm happy to be connected with her, and would love it if you connect with her also. So I'm looking for something that is under 15 minutes, hopefully over 10 and as long as possible, so that we can maximize your watch time. I see we've added some of these in before. I wonder if I'm going to go back to this 6:58. Is this going to be our winner for today? Oh, 9:50. So there's a Sincerely A Lucy I was just mentioning. Maybe that's the one I'm going to add. I don't mind taking my time this time. Let me see. That's 9:50. This is 9:55. I'm going to take this. Car chat. Save to showcase number 9. And as we refresh the page, you'll see now the InQ's World has been added. So we're coming right along. We've got almost 10 videos in the playlist. And Ace is back again. I can't even count how many times Ace has been with us. So, yeah, you can see these videos have been added. So let's go into the search and let me see what I can add for you. I might put that Touring Ireland back in if I haven't got something else longer and still under 15 minutes. Yeah, so it looks like that's going to be the one. So we'll put that in showcase number 9. And when I refresh the page, we'll see that it's there. And I'm just going to close a couple of my windows here. And there we go. So I'm going to get you to excuse me for 1 second while you stare at the playlist. And I'm back. So we're moving right along. Ace is in there. Brit Eats. Brit Eats has been with us for almost every episode of Playlist Buddies, and she's a pleasure to watch also. So I'm happy to have you back again, Brit. And let's see what we're going to add. She does a lot of posting. Look at all these videos. Now you can see all the red lines are telling you the ones that have been in the Playlist Buddies playlist. So you've been here 5, 6, 7, almost every single time, maybe even every single time. So I'm going to take the longest one because I want to maximize your watch time. So I'm going to take this one here that's new. The tacos. Did we not use that already? No, I saw it, but we didn't use it in a Playlist Buddy. So that's okay. Great. Brit Eats is back into the top of the playlist. And then you'll just have to excuse me while I check messages as well. Everybody likes watching somebody live stream and stare at their phone, so you're welcome for that. And we will continue. So we've got 11 videos in the playlist. So we're coming along nicely. So again, thank you everybody. And if you don't mind, please give the thumbs up, because the more people that we get in here and the farther this live stream can go, the more we're going to maximize our impact and obviously help more creators as well. There are, no matter how much watch time you need, there are always people out there who need more than we do. Even I am still chasing my 4,000. So I really appreciate everybody coming by, and especially we're all busy. We all have lots of people we'd love to support. And as our channels get bigger and our followings get bigger, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as you would like to. So I appreciate every minute that you spend with me. So I'm going to continue right along. If I've missed anybody or if I've accidentally skipped over you, please don't be shy. Just let me know. I want to make sure everybody gets in. And so we're walking into The Walking Dude now. So The Walking Dude has been with us before, and forgive me for not remembering how many times. Maybe my red lines will tell me, but I can't be sure. Yeah, and unfortunately, you still have quite short videos, most of them. So I might take this again, Beautiful Skies Over Bangkok. We'll just see. I don't remember which one we used that in, but I will give it a try and see. As long as it wasn't in number 8. So it was back in number 3 and number 6, but we use it in number 9 again because I want to maximize your watch time. And as I said, we don't know what the future holds, so don't hold me to what I'm saying here, but I'm expecting this is going to be the last episode of Playlist Buddies, because Tuber Chat is going to start this week, and I'll drop another message on my Tuber Chat account here so that you can connect with it easily, and make sure you're subscribed right away and put that bell on, because the live streams are starting this Thursday, and it is a rapid pace growth stream. And the goal is going to be to help people get as many subscribers, quality connections as they can, as fast as they can. And you're going to want to be a part of that. We will have a playlist system set up there. It will be slightly different than what we're doing here, but I know you'll enjoy it and you will be able to get more watch time. So please connect with Tuber Chat and be ready for that. So I want to make sure I haven't missed and skipped over anybody. And thank you for all the kind words. I know I skip over all of the chat very quickly. It's not that I don't read the messages. I'm just skipping through because I want to get people into the playlist as quickly as possible. So thank you for the kind things that you're saying as well. And again, thank you for being with me here. So Life with Lackey. Let us see what we're going to put in for you. I hope that you will connect with Tuber Chat as well, because I see you have 39 subscribers, and I'd love to see you move as fast as some of us have, and I know that I'll be able to help you. So let's see if we're going to... I want to maximize your watch time. I'm going to see if I'm going to use this one, as long as this is not the one I used. Yeah, number 7. So fine, we'll use it in number 9. And when I refresh the page, we'll see Life with Lackey at the top. So I hope that for those of you who've been here before, and I think everybody who's been here so far today has been in another one, I hope that you've enjoyed the process of going through these videos and these playlists, because I am very lucky in that I don't sit there and watch every second of every video. I do just run the playlist, but I look over every few minutes and I comment and I like every video. You're not expected to do that. You're only expected to run it. But because I can, I've been able to watch so many of these videos, And I really enjoy seeing all the different things that, I call it smaller creators are coming out with. And, we're all included in that group. I consider a small YouTuber anybody with 10,000 subscribers or less. And that's where my focus is. So with things like the Tuber Chat project, as well as the tutorials and things I do on my own channel, I like to help, especially people move as quickly as I've been helped over the last several months to pass my 1,000 subscribers. We're all racing for that. So as we look at Wani's video, so you've been with me many times for Playlist Buddies. So here's what I'm going to take. Your 1335 is good. We're going to maximize watch time for you. So that's going in playlist number 9. And as I switch refresh the page, we'll see that you will have been added to the top. And there we go. So 14 creators so far, and we can see that it's still going because you know how far. Oh, forgive me. I'm getting stuck here. I'm just reading the chat. It's okay. So, thank you, Sing Sisters. We just recently connected, but I'm happy that you're here for Playlist Buddies. So what we're doing is every person that comes through the chat right now and everybody who leaves a comment on this live stream afterwards before midnight tonight is going to be included in this communal playlist as I'm about to do for you. So I'm going to take your most recent video, save to playlist, and I'm going to add it. Oh, you were here last time. Never mind. You already know the speech. So I shouldn't, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll add, because I want to maximize your watch time. So we've added you into showcase number 9. And then this is the playlist that everybody's expected to run after tomorrow morning, which is also linked. As you can see, it's the first link in the description of the live stream that we're all watching right now. So thank you for being with me again. Yeah, thank you very much, Kristen. I didn't see what your. Oh, here we go. A day with Eva. I was wondering what Kristen was responding to. Am I going to stop going live? No, I'm going live like all the time. I'll be going live still on my personal channel. I'm expecting at least once a week. I'm actually going live on Sunday again for something else. There's a benefit concert that's happening with many different artists that are benefiting the frontline workers who are out there. Helping and risking their lives and all the other wonderful things that they're doing related to the COVID-19 situation that we're all in. So what I'm going to do is go live on StreamYard while we watch that concert, and then I'll have other people come in with me and we'll watch it together. Should be a good time. I did one the other day for another concert, so we'll see what happens. But I'm going to go live doing all kinds of different things on my personal channel. But this is expected to be the last episode of Playlist Buddies. And from now on, I will put the focus of helping creators and growing channels onto the Tuber Chat channel, which hopefully you've had a chance to connect with. I will drop another message here just so that you can find that channel easily. And then on my personal channel, I still intend on doing tech reviews, tutorials. I recently did a couple for Instagram and Twitter to show you how I promote my videos out on those platforms. I've done a lot of shout-out videos to try to connect people with quality creators. So I will continue to do that stuff. I don't know what the future holds for my personal channel. I'll see what's working and what people like. But Tuber Chat is going to be a big focus on helping smaller creators. So I hope you'll join me there too. So thank you, Kristen, for responding to that. But I just wanted to make sure that I saw what was happening. Nails by Nicole does an incredible job. If you guys haven't already seen the art that she does, look at this first video right here. They're kind of like out of control designs. I didn't even know this stuff was possible. I mean, obviously nail art is not going to be my thing. However, it is impressive to watch. And this is what I mean when I say I've really enjoyed watching a lot of smaller creators and the things that they come up with. And this is a perfect example of that. So let's see, this one's over 10 minutes. So I'm just going to take one more second to look for you if I could find something Here we go. Oh, we did that one, nail art compilation. I'd like to maximize your watch time. How about this? This might be inspiring. Let's build an empire. There we go. I want to see what else you come up with here on your channel. So there we go. Nails by Nicole has been added. And we've now got 16 creators already in the playlist, and you can see how far behind I am in the chat. So we got more people coming. And again, if you can share this out, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or if you have the community tab, please share with anybody who you know needs watch hours, because I'm allowing anybody that comes into the chat today and anybody who leaves a comment afterwards before midnight tonight to be included in the playlist as well. And then when we all run the playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, then it increases watch time for everyone. And by the way, everyone feel free to connect with each other within the chat as well. I should have put the banner up. Let me get that so that we know what we're doing. You guys all, everybody who's here already knows how to do it anyway by the look of it, but I'll put it in anyway. That's the one. And I'm just editing another thing to add for you here. There we go. Usually I have those running and I didn't this time. It doesn't matter. Everybody knows the drill. But that will help. If you want to connect with people, the way that we do that is you pick a person one by one, visit their channel, watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, give them the thumbs up. If you enjoy the creator's content, subscribe to them, and then come back here and leave a single heart next to their name. And everybody knows what that means, and they will get back to you. And I'd love it if everybody was connecting and building their subscriber base. Okay, so I didn't realize how far behind I actually fell in the chat, but that's okay. I'll just start trying to move it right along. We're not under any time constraint today, so however long it takes, it takes. Now, like I said, I don't want to miss anybody. And if I do, please don't be shy. Just let me know, because I think the next one that I have to add in is Food Fight Showdown. I haven't seen Food Fight Showdown for a little while, so I'm happy that you're here connecting again. I forget how long ago it was that we first connected. So 3 weeks ago, yeah. Let me see what I'm going to add for you. I'm looking for videos that are under 15 minutes, just to keep it somewhat fair. But as long as possible, hopefully over 10 minutes, and recent if possible, so that we maximize the watch time for everyone. So I'm going to take this video for you, 1032 Chili Showdown, and that's going to be added into Playlist Buddy Creator Showcase number 9. When I refresh the page, we'll see that you've been added. And all everybody's expected to do is run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. And what that does is it increases watch time for everyone. As you can imagine, we've got 17 videos on there already. There's a lot of people waiting for me. And, you know, some of these things have had anywhere from 30 to 60 creators in them. So I'm expecting today to be quite good. Here we go, virtual dinner party. And we're going to, now you do a lot of live streaming. So, oh, here we go. Never mind. Okay, pineapple salsa. I've got a perfect video here right away to add into our playlist. So you're only expected, everybody, to run the playlist. I'm very lucky in that I get to watch most of what I'm running. And I like and comment on 2 different channels almost every video. But this is one that these videos are just fantastic. So I'm happy to see another one, and it's a good it's a great channel to watch. You can see those thumbnails are fantastic too. Thank you, A Day with Eva. I really appreciate you saying that. Okay, Lally C. Lally's been here before as well, as you can see. So let's see what we're going to add in for you this time. I remember what we did. So for Playlist Buddies number 8, so here's what happens. So All of Lally's videos are very short, as we can see. And Lally's been back 4 times for Playlist Buddies, I think. At least 3. You could tell by these red lines. So the problem is all the videos are so short. So I'm going to break my rule again just for you. And I'm going to add this video into number 9, even though we used it in number 8, because I want to maximize your watch time, because you have been a wonderful supporter and you don't really have any other videos that are going to make it even close to fair for you. So I'm happy to do that. And I really appreciate you coming back. I'm so happy that people have enjoyed this process enough to come back again and again. And then, like I said, I hope I see a few people connecting in the chat, but by all means, please feel free to connect with each other. What I really love is helping other people the way that I've been helped. And what I wish for the future, and especially for the Tuber Chat project, is to make it easier for the people who come in after us, to make it easier for them than it was for us. Why is your, look at this, Amanda, from the Hoops Family Network. I've got here a premiere that says set reminder 1:30 p.m. my time, which was an hour and a half ago. So I wonder what that, maybe that's just from me having been on your page before and it's grabbing it out of a cache instead of refreshing. I don't really have an answer for that. But Amanda from the Hoops Family Network is very much helping with the Tuber Chat project. And she is also somebody who enjoys helping other creators. She's one of the people who got me into all of this stuff that we're talking about right now. I think I'm going to put in for you, I'd like to put one of your shout out videos, because this is, I'm expecting this is the last time I'm going to do this. But I'd like for people to know that you do that, and even being able just to see the thumbnail is a good way for people to understand that you're the kind of supporter that helps other creators. So the Hoops Family Network is one of my very closest supporters and friends. And so I hope that you'll all connect with the Hoops Family Network. You will see your channel growing the second you start following Hoops Family Network. Bonnie Rose, thanks for coming back again. Bonnie Rose has been here several times. That's quite a series. We've had some of this series in the Playlist Buddy, so I think I'm just going to take your newest one, right? Yeah, and that'll be in Playlist Buddy Creator Showcase number 9. When I refresh the page, we'll see that Bonnie Rose has been added to the top. And there we go. So you can see by the way that I'm mentioning this stuff. Thank you, Angela Queen. Well, and thanks, Brit Eats. You can see that as I'm mentioning this, almost everybody here has been here before, with the exception only of a couple of people who I met either this week or so recently. So I'm happy. And that lets you know that everybody in the chat is a great supporter for you as well. Somebody who's going to return the love, as we say. So I don't want to miss anybody. So Deborah's Glad Tidings. It's nice to see you again. Oh, is that official D spot that I see, or am I just making a mistake there? Looks so similar. Maybe it's the excitement in that expression. I'm just looking for a video for you that is under 15 minutes, but as long as possible, so that I can maximize your watch time. There's Vern's Junk Closet. So you can see that Deborah's Glad Tidings has a wonderful following and community of generous and considerate and thoughtful supporters, just because I'm recognizing somebody on her channel. Not to mention the name Deborah's Glad Tidings pretty much tells you what to expect there. So continuing right along, one of my very best friends, Melda and Armour family. This is a rapid pace growth network. So when I describe to you, see, I got to refresh my page now because that extension, after a little while, the extension starts throwing you to the wrong link. I don't know what that is. It's just a bug. I will maybe contact them and let them know just so they could do something about it in the next version. They've already updated it. Oh, I didn't realize how far behind I was falling. Okay, if I've missed anybody, then please don't be shy. Let me know because I certainly don't want to miss anybody, and I'm going to try to pick up the pace. I didn't realize how far behind I was falling. I'm gonna move along fast, especially for the people who've already been here. Melda Armra, they do. Why are you not coming up here? Melda and Armra family is one of the rapid pace growth networks that has gotten me hundreds of subscribers. Why does it say join when I'm already? Oh, I'm joined on Tuber Chat. That's why I just joined their channel. He does prank videos with his wife that are entertaining to watch, but the Rapid Pace Growth Network is something that I'm modeling Tuber Chat after. That is, you know, a way to really grow your following quickly. So thank you, Melda Armour, for coming in and supporting me. They're a wonderful supporter, and like I said, one of my best friends. We talk all the time, and I'm on his live stream several times a week. He streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So actually, he'll be on in an hour. And you can grab people there. Now, I also know that somebody else might be live streaming that I will help as well. So let's get to Josette. Thank you for coming in. I can't remember if this is your first time with Playlist Buddies. Yeah, I think it is. So no, there's a 1259. So that must have been in the last one. 105, that would be the video that we connected with. I always, when I'm connecting with creators, I always choose a video over 1 minute. I think it has to be 30 seconds to count your subscription or it won't stick. And don't hold me to that because I'm not 100% sure. I got to move along, so I'm going to maximize your watch time by just picking this video again. There we go. And you have been added into the showcase. And I'm going to move right along. Extra Steps CEO, thank you for coming back. I forget if you've been here for Playlist Buddies or if you were on another one of my live streams recently. I'm having the hardest time selecting your name here. I know you guys can't see what I do with my mouse, but the extension only works after you've refreshed the page, and then the green color comes over everybody's name again to help, and that's just detail. So you got a new video 1 day ago. Perfect. I'm happy. We're going to get you some views on that video and some watch time for your channel. And then I'll refresh the page every once in a while and just make sure that our playlist is growing as it should. Life with Lackeys in, Sing Sisters in, Virtual Dinner Parties in. So it looks like I'm getting there. Tameka by Nature is a wonderful supporter. And somebody that she helps channels and she features channels. I'm doing this in the wrong window. She's somebody you're definitely going to want to connect with. Tameka and I have been connected for months already, and she's been also a part of the community that has helped me grow so fast personally in the last little while. Let me just see. I want to maximize your watch time, so I just want to take the longest thing I can find. There we go. And let me refresh just to make sure we've got the last few people in here. I don't want to miss anybody. So if I skip over anybody or if I miss you for some reason, please don't be shy. Just let me know. And we want to make sure we maximize the impact for everybody. So thank you again for coming by, Tameka. Sincerely, Lucy. We were saying pleasant things about you earlier. I was on live with Lucy the other night. She live streams often. There we go. This one here. On her channel. Oh, yeah, it's okay. It's her newest video. I was in that with her for quite a while. We were saying positive and inspiring things. And there you go. You're in the playlist, so thank you for coming by. Lucy is a wonderful supporter of me. She also did an interview of me that was really helpful quite a while back. And then continuing, thank goodness I'm able to move a little bit faster now. Kanisha Harry, thank you. Kanisha's been here just about every time as well. Kanisha is another wonderful supporter of mine. Not to mention, we, I say this all the time, not that it matters that we happen to be homies. She lives in Toronto. I'm from Toronto. I live in Niagara Falls now, close enough. And so we have a lot of things in common, especially when it comes to her channel. She does a lot of extreme couponing and shopping videos that will help you save money. And it works for me because she shops in the same stores I do. So there's a lot of value there. She can teach you quite a bit. I always love the idea of saving money and never paying more for something than I absolutely need to. So thank you, everybody. And like I said, feel free to connect with each other within the chat. If you're new here, just follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen. Oh, Q's here, and I almost skipped over him. Cooking with Q is, this is my, oh, excuse me. This is another wonderful supporter. Cooking with Q and the Hoops Family Network, I talk about all the time. These are the two people more so than anybody else in the last several months have helped me grow, and they helped me to learn how to get my 1,000 subscribers in only a few months. January 1st of this year, I had only less than 200, and I managed to gain another 900 in less than 3 months. And it's because of them and the things that they taught me and the people that they connected me with, like Tameka by Nature, like Kanisha Harry, like Sincerely A. Lucy, and many other people that I can credit. As you'll see, if you follow me for any length of time, you'll see I have a wonderfully generous community around me now. People who like to help others. And there we go. Yes, so Cooking with Q is just mentioning how to connect. So I'll just reiterate. What we do is you visit a channel one at a time. You watch a short video in full. It must be over 30 seconds, but I prefer over a minute. Leave a meaningful comment related to the content of the video, and then give them a thumbs up. If you enjoy the creator, subscribe to them, then come back here and leave a single heart next to their name. And just about everybody in the chat knows what that means, and they will get back to you. And that's the way you can make sure that your connection sticks. So it's good to see Cooking with Q in the house, the Hoops Family Network. These are the two that are also helping with the Tuber Chat project for now. I'm sure it will expand. I'm sure there'll be more help as it starts. And the first live stream will be this Thursday. So you can keep in mind that. And I will drop one more message from the Tuber Chat account so that you can all connect with it easily. And then it's nice to see everybody connecting. Don't be shy. Kira Welton, my BFF forever, has been hanging out the whole time with us. Thank you, Extra Step CEO. So, yeah, if there's any questions or anything else that you have, please feel free to share. And between myself and the moderators, we will let you know anything that you need. I really appreciate every minute that everybody spends with me. As our followings get bigger, as we follow more channels, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as you would like to. So I really appreciate every moment that you can spend with me. Pardon me. And the other thing that I will mention is if you can, share this out, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook or Twitter or Reddit or anywhere else. I'll appreciate it, especially if you know anybody who needs watch time. There are lots of people who are just dying for watch time, and every little bit helps. But as you can see, our playlist today has already got 30 creators. Well, pardon me. Or, well, 29 creators. So we'll have well over 30 shortly. And you can imagine how much help it is when you're going to get, you know, some number between here and 30 between views and watch time on your videos. I think if I'm right, I'm just whipping through my messages here. So Kanisha Harry, thanks for sharing. The Hoops Family Network, thanks for sharing this as well. And Sincerely A. Lucy, thanks for sharing this. It is wonderful when we can do things to help other creators, especially when they're looking for views, subscribers, watch time, and things like that. Something like this makes it easy. Kira, thanks for asking how I am. I'm always good. I'm looking forward to coming home, so I'll be there. It might be very late Saturday night, but we'll have a couple of days to hang out, and we'll see if we can get Kira another video happening. So Sincerely A. Lucy, thanks for asking. My day's okay. I've really just been doing computer stuff in the morning until it's time for now. It's just about 3:30 p.m. I'm in the Eastern time. I'm in Toronto area. And so the day is only half over for me. But thank you for asking again. And then, yes, I see Q's dropping a few links, but any of the moderators are free to drop anything, especially when you have resources like these Facebook groups and other places where we're helping other creators grow their watch time, their subscribers, swapping playlists. The other thing, too, I haven't mentioned today yet. So swapping playlists is a great way to increase watch time and hours between creators. And what basically that means for those of you who haven't done it yet is you will run, you make an arrangement with somebody to run one of their playlists and they run one of your playlists. All you're expected to do is run it, same as we are with the playlist that we're putting together right now. And what that does is if somebody's got a 5-hour playlist and you've got a 5-hour playlist, you're going to get 5 hours of watch time just from that one creator. So it can be really helpful. You can run these playlists while you're working or when you go to bed or when you're doing other things. I'm very lucky. I have a tablet beside me while I work on the computer, so I can run playlists for people all the time, and I do almost every day. So if you want to make an arrangement with me separately to run playlists for each other, then by all means, I'm always willing to do it. You can message me on Facebook or Instagram are the best places, but I'm also on Twitter and just about everywhere else. And you can find me easily under the name Kevin Kaye. I'm just going to check my messages here again. And then I'm going to try to continue along. And I want to make sure I haven't missed anybody. The other thing, too, is you're able to look in your analytics. So maybe I'll show you how to do it if you haven't already seen. I'll just take a second to do this, and then we'll get right back. I see Happy Lux has come in, so thank you, Happy Lux. Happy Lux will also be live streaming afterwards. So when we're done, I will send everybody to Happy Lux, and you will. I'll be on it as well. And you'll be able to gain a lot of subscribers if you need to. So I'm just going to take a moment because I want to show everybody how to do this if they haven't seen already. And you go into your studio, and when you go into your analytics, I'm going to look for, now this video, I'm very happy. My tablet review video is doing very well for me. It's actually moved into, look at that graph. I'm so excited. It's actually become my second most popular video of all time, and it might go #1. So I'm keeping an eye on that. But when I look at my reach tab, because I've used this in the Playlist Buddies before, and you go down to the bottom, you'll see your traffic source playlist, and it tells you how many, it doesn't tell you how many views you've gotten from the playlist, but it tells you of your playlist views, whether it's your playlist or other people's playlists, how much percentage you've gotten. So as you can see, because I put it in showcase #2 and showcase #6, I've got some views there. As well, family is something that Kanisha Harry put together, similar to what we're doing today, and I got quite a few views from that as well. So that's how you can tell that what we're doing here is having some impact for you, on top of the views. So thank you. Cooking with Q is dropping a few links here. So if you want to have a look at those, there's groups on Facebook, for instance, where we... you can make arrangements to swap playlists. He's got a lot of supporters, not just creators, as well around him. That's Q from the TMC family. Now has Cooking with Q as another channel. He's got 2 channels now. And he always helps people, but these groups that he's dropping are a place where you can drop all of your videos for people to watch. Some people will just watch. Some people will connect with you as well. So I don't want to skip over Happy Lux. Happy Lux is a wonderful, wonderful supporter and friend of mine. I just joined his channel as well with the Tuber Chat account, so I won't show it here. He does live streams very often. He's well past his 10,000 subscribers now. As you can see, look at all these streams. So he helps people grow, and if he's going on after, then we will raid Happy Lux when we're done here. I'm expecting to go for at least another half an hour, and we'll see how everybody feels after that. And I'm just looking for a video from Happy Lux that is under 15 minutes, but as long as possible. Here we go, 13:36. Oh, we used this in another Playlist Buddies. Yeah, it was a few weeks ago, so it's okay. I'll use it again. And then we'll see that Happy Lux has been added to the top of the playlist. And then everybody's just expected to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. That gives me until tonight at midnight to let anybody else who comes by after and comments on this live stream that we're watching right now, so that they can be included in the playlist as well. So there's Happy Lux at the top. We got 30 creators in the playlist so far. And then, like I said, I did join Happy Lux's channel, but I did it with the Tuber Chat account. So as we continue along, I want to make sure I haven't forgotten anybody or skipped over anybody by any chance. Did you hurt your feet today, Happy Lux? Happy Lux was doing a video. He actually took a bit of a spill while he was walking. No, not. Oh, you're saying not today, but oh, you did 2 times already today, so you need to rest. Okay, so Happy Lux not going to go. That's okay. Melda and Armra, who was here earlier, will be live streaming in another at 4 o'clock. So if you stick with me for another half hour, we will raid Melda and Armra. Happy Lux might even hop in there as well, and we will make sure that you go somewhere where you can also gain a lot of subscribers if subscribers are still in need to you. As well, as I keep mentioning, Tuber Chat is ready to start live streaming this week. I'm expecting Thursday. So you can connect with that channel as well and be ready. We are going to do a rapid pace growth network similar to what Happy Lux and Melda and Armor do, and we're going to make sure that we start helping people grow very, very quickly. So Sincerely Lucy is saying that she is very close to being monetized. So that's fantastic. Hopefully this small amount of watch time that you'll get from this will help as well. I'm just going to make a note of that for myself, because I will look at your playlists and see if there's something I can run for you. I know I've run playlists for a playlist for Sincerely Lucy before, but I can't remember how long ago that was, so I'll have to look and see. So Like I keep saying as well, if you all want to make arrangements with each other to run playlists, then by all means, first of all, connect with each other. The instructions are at the bottom of the screen so that you can subscribe to each other if you enjoy each other's content. As well, if you want to make arrangements to swap playlists, then by all means do that. We're all here for watch hours today. So as well, I'm happy to make arrangements with people to swap playlists. So if you want to message me on Facebook or Instagram, those are the best two methods, but I'm also on Twitter and everywhere else at Kevin Kaye. And then we can increase watch time for everyone. No problem cooking with Q. Oh, sincerely, yeah, were you in Happy Lux's yesterday, the day before, or were you in Meldon Armour? I can't remember. Probably Happy Lux, right? Here we go. So Us Never Them is back. Thank you very much for coming back. Us Never Them is somebody that I see in a few live streams, actually. So here we go. Okay, this is a perfect video for our playlist. And then so what I'm doing, I look for videos that are under 15 minutes, hopefully over 10, but recent. And then we add them into this communal playlist. And it's called Creator Showcase number 9 on my personal channel. And it's linked in the description. As you can see, it's the first link in the description of the live stream that we're watching right now. And everybody's just expected to run that playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. And what that does is it increases watch time for everyone. So it's a cool little idea, I thought, that was inspired by a few other creators. And I just wanted to do something that I knew would be beneficial to everyone. So as we look at Fire and Air Tarot, this is another channel that I have recently connected with. It's actually been a little while now, but she does a lot of posting, as you can see. Streams as well. I'm so sorry I missed your birthday. Happy week after your birthday. I was on one of your streams recently. I just don't remember which one it was or how long ago. It doesn't feel like it was that long. And as I said, as we get our channels grow and we follow more people, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as you would like. So I appreciate every minute that you're spending with me and every minute that you ever spend with me, everybody. Let's do Apple and Mustard Challenge because that sounds like something I'll have to watch because I'll never do. And as I refresh the page, we'll see that Fire and Air Tarot has been added to the top of the list. So if I've missed anybody, please don't be shy. Just let me know because I don't want to skip over anyone. I want to make sure we maximize the impact for everyone and make sure that everyone's included. Halloween channel. It's nice to see you here, so thank you very much. I can't remember if you've been with us for Playlist Buddies or not. What we're doing today is every person that comes through the chat and everybody that comments on this live stream afterwards is being included in this communal playlist called Creator Showcase number 9 on my personal channel. And what we're going to do, everybody just agrees to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. That gives me until midnight tonight to get some more people in. And then that playlist is also linked in the description of the live stream that we're watching right now, so it's easy to find. And that increases watch time for everyone. So as well, if you have the ability to share this out, whether it's on Facebook, Twitter, or Reddit, or on your community tab, if you have it, then please do, because the more people that we get in here, the more we can help others, as well as we can all benefit from an increased size in playlist. We've already got 33 creators in the playlist. And we want to maximize watch time for everybody, especially if you know anybody who is hungry for some watch time. This can really help. Yeah, Happy Lux did a wonderful walk around. Happy Lux lives in Germany, and occasionally we'll do a live stream walking around just to have a look. And I always like looking at other countries and stuff like that. And it's obviously when we're talking about creators, you know, in our community here, it's nice to see a real candid look at what happens around everyone. I'm glad to see people are connecting. Kanisha Harry and Sincerely A. Lucy, for instance. So that's great. I'm happy that we're promoting sharing playlists with one another and swapping playlists for watch time. And as well, like I said, I'm happy to do it with anybody as well. Caracola Bella, thanks for coming back. Caracola Bella was actually very early. So I'm happy to get you included. I would have included you anyway, but I'm happy that you're back. So I'm going to look for a video from you that is under 15 minutes, hopefully over 10 as long as possible, and recent, so that I can add it into our playlist. So I'm going to take this one. Oh, actually, I'll take the one beside it. Did we use this before, or am I just thinking that? Nope. Okay, so Playlist Buddy Creator Showcase number 9. When I refresh the page, we'll see we now have 34 creators in the house. Caracola Bella has been added, and this is going to increase watch time for everybody. We all agree to watch this playlist or run the playlist. You're not expected to watch every second of every video. You're just expected to run it anytime after tomorrow morning. And that just allows me to get anybody else who comes in the chat today and leaves a comment on the this particular live stream afterwards will be included as well. So Caracola Bella, thanks for asking. I'm always good. And hopefully you are too. Yeah, so Kristen, my love in the chat, is has begun creating videos. She's putting one out at least every week. So it's building. But as her list grows, we are both intending on being very giving and generous and considerate when it comes to this stuff. So we're both happy to run playlists for people. Even though Kristen's playlist will be quite short, I'm always happy to run the longest playlist that anybody has. And I have several playlists that people can run for me that will be helpful. Some of them are not too long. I also suggest to everybody, if you haven't done this, have a playlist on your channel that's got all of your pre-recorded videos, not including any lives, and make that one playlist that you can give to people who want to run the longest playlist possible. I don't know what the truth is about whether we should be running playlists with live streams in them, because in a natural environment, I think the algorithm, I just subscribe to the idea that the algorithm may realize that you're a normal, like a person under normal circumstances would not be sitting watching 20 hours of live streams in a row. Now, that's not saying that I don't run playlists for people when asked that have live streams in them, but I would hate to go through all the trouble of having people run playlists and then not get the credit for the watch time. So I don't know the truth about that. So, for instance, I haven't even done the perfect job myself on my own channel, but an idea is to run. So I have a playlist called Kevin K Live that has all my live streams. That's so that if anybody happened to want to see those, they could find them easily. But it's not meant for people to run. And then I would have one playlist, like I said, with all of your pre-recorded stuff with no live streams included, so that somebody has a 100% perfect playlist, and that looks like they're just binge watching, similar to what we might do on Netflix. The reason why I use that term, I've seen people make playlists called binge watch. So in, like, let's say Caracola Bella's case, she would have binge watch Caracola Bella, and that would be a playlist that's got everything that she's done. So, yeah, hopefully Caracola Bella and Q are hooking up the way they need to. Ace, thank you very much for the thumbs up. Yes, if anybody's forgotten to thumbs up on the way in. I would love it if you could. And if you have the ability to share this out, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, or anywhere else, I'll appreciate it. The more people we get in, the more we maximize our impact for everyone and increase watch time for everyone. No ignorance today. Thanks for coming in. This is obviously your first time here, but I'm just going to have a quick look and see if you actually have any content. No, so that's okay, but you do have a playlist there. Obviously, you're just kind of grooving here, so that's okay. But thanks for coming in. And Extra Step CEO, thank you for asking. But no, there's no proof. Everybody's just working here on the honor system. The idea is I'm adding I'm adding a video for everybody who comes through the chat and everybody who comments afterwards into the communal playlist. We're all just expected to run it anytime after tomorrow morning. The truth is, I don't know if 100% of everybody is going to end up running it, whether they forget or don't intend to or whatever. But in my opinion, it's still worth it anyway. Because if we have, let's look at where we're at right now. And I'm not going to skip over Saad. I saw you come in. I'm going to get to you in 1 second. We have already 34 creators in the house. So even if 30 of them actually ran the playlist, that's 30 views on the video that I've added for you, as well as the watch time. And since I'm getting videos that are approximately between 10 and 15 minutes each for everybody, that's 300 minutes of watch time just off of one playlist running. And you're benefiting so many other people as well. So hopefully that makes you feel good like it does for me. But, and Kristen, thank you for addressing that. But yeah, yeah, as Kristen says, her list is just an hour long, and it will grow over time. But she's happy to run playlists for people, as do I. Yeah, no ignorance today. Thanks for coming in again. And Saad, I didn't want to miss you. There you are. Okay, we're not connected, and I don't know why. I've recognized you, I think, from somewhere else. Maybe that was on my Tuber Chat account, so forgive me for that. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to look for a video for you that is under 15 minutes, over 10 in recent. So I'm going to take this one right here, and I'm going to add this video into showcase number 9 and my watch later list. I cannot subscribe to you or watch videos while I live stream, but what I will do is when I get around to watching my watch later list, I will subscribe to you. I will watch that video. I will comment on it, like it, and make sure that my connection to you sticks. In the meantime, you've been added into the showcase number 9 playlist, and then everybody's just expected to run that playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. It's easy to find. It's on my personal channel, and it's linked in the description of the live stream that we're watching right now. So I'm happy that you're here, so thank you very much for that. And as I'm moving along, I want to make sure I haven't missed anybody. So if I accidentally skipped over anybody, just please don't be shy. Let me know. I want to make sure that everybody's included and we maximize our impact and watch time for everyone. So I'm happy that everybody is connecting well. Please don't be shy. Everyone in the chat, if you want to connect with anybody, then just visit their channel. Watch a short video in full. I usually pick something over a minute, sometimes between a minute and 3 minutes. Leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video. Give them the thumbs up. If you enjoy the creator, subscribe to them. I always do. And then come back here and leave a single heart next to their name. And everybody in the chat knows what that means. They will get back to you, and you can make sure that your connection sticks that way. So I'm happy for people to be connecting with each other. Yes, and for the people who are monetized, please never skip ads. I know sometimes the ads can be long. I've seen them as long as 5 minutes so far. But we're all here to monetize and to eventually get whatever. I mean, you're here to get whatever you want out of YouTube, and I sincerely hope you get it. But it seems to me that most people are happy to be making some of the money that's available. So keep that in mind. You don't want people to skip over your ads, and you won't want that in the future. So if you run into a creator that has ads, then please never skip them. Let them run. And of course, interact with them if you find something that you'd like to interact with. And we want to make sure that we're maximizing our impact in all ways for everybody. Extra Step CEO, thank you for sharing. Fire and Air Tarot, thanks for sharing as well. That might be the most shares I've gotten a day that I know of. That's at least 5 shares on different people's community tabs. So hopefully we'll get some more people that will come through either in the chat right now, or if anybody comes through and leaves a comment on this live stream after we finish anytime before midnight tonight, I will include them in the playlist as well, so that we maximize our impact for everyone and we maximize our watch time. As you can imagine, it's going to be wonderful having almost 40 people. I'm sure we'll have 40 by the time we're done. Almost 40 people watching your video. It helps with views too. That's something I don't really mention, but when we think about it, you will increase in views as well as the watch time. So I'm happy to be running something that is so beneficial. And Ace, thanks for hanging out so long. Wani, thanks for still being here. Kira Colabella is still here. Kira Welton is my BFF forever. This is Kristen's daughter, and she also has a YouTube channel of her own. So we're helping her populate that with some videos. She'll have some more stuff coming as well. But all of us are willing to run playlists for people. So by all means, connect with Kristen and Kira. We're fortunate to have a few tablets around us that are able to, we're able to run playlists for people all the time. I'm just checking some messages to make sure. There's a couple of people that I wanted to connect with. I want to make sure they don't miss. And I'm going to ask that you just bear with me for a moment. I am going to let you stare at Happy Lux's channel for a second while I step away. And I will be right back. And as I mentioned, Happy Lux is a wonderful supporter, and he runs streams that help you grow your channel. So forgive me, I just had to step away for a quick second. And I will come back to the chat and make sure I'm not missing anything. So thank you, everybody who's been hanging out, especially for a little while. Watch time helps everyone, including myself. And as our channels get bigger and we follow more people, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as you would like to. So I appreciate every moment that you spend with me. I will be live again on Sunday for a much different type of thing. It'll be more casual, not so much a growth stream or anything like this. I will be hanging out with other people on StreamYard, and we will be watching a benefit concert that is talking about the frontline workers who are helping with everything that needs to be done for everybody right now. So if you have a chance to join me for that, then by all means. Yeah, Happy Lux, my notifications, I don't know what on earth is going on. I get so mad when I miss your stuff. I got a notification today. I don't know how many hours it was after you were on. I was so angry because Happy Lux does a fantastic job on his live streams. It's different from every other rapid pace growth network. Even I'm not going to do something as high pace and energetic as he does, but he's somebody you want to connect with because they're very entertaining. But I always gain quality people. Happy Lux and Meldon Armor are the two big networks that have helped me gain hundreds. I have gained from Happy Lux hundreds of subscribers over the last several months. And I wish for that for you too. If you're looking for subscribers, Happy Lux is one of the best ways that you can do that. So unfortunately, the notifications just haven't been working perfectly lately. They were working perfectly. And I guess just, between the traffic and the different things that are going on in the world right now, not every online service is working at 100% all the time. So I guess we just have to be patient with that. And sorry, I wasn't paying attention to my phone quite the same as well to catch your message earlier. Oh. Rants with Rogers. I was on Rants with Rogers live stream last night, and that was my first time there. Rants with Rogers does a few different things and has been with us for Playlist Buddies a few times now. But I had a good time. He does a special game that they play, and this is it right here. It was a fun game to play, and I hope that you'll connect with Rants with Rogers so that you can experience what he's got going on. I'm just going to look for a video for you here that is under 15 minutes and as long as possible, hopefully over 10. He does a lot of live streaming, so I'm sorting through the videos. I see one there, 9 minutes, but I'd like to find something longer if I can. I know we used this one before, but I might use it again. Let me just see. That was in number 8. Let me see if I can find which one. Another longer video like that we didn't use last week. So there's the Caribbean Cruise one. I remember that. Okay, I'm going to use the... You know what? Actually, it really doesn't matter. My intention is that this is the last time that we're doing Playlist Buddies because Tuber Chat is going to start this week. And... that is going to be a rapid pace growth network. I will have a playlist system there too, different to what we're doing here. I think I've got another idea that's more suitable over there. So we'll be able to help people with watch time as well as gaining subscribers. So I'm going to drop another message from the Tuber Chat account in the chat here so you guys can connect easily. And bear with me while I just do that. Okay, and as I come back to the chat, Ronaldino, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, Ronaldino or Ronaldino. Forgive me for not getting that right, but we have been connected for a little while now. And I forget if you've been here for Playlist Buddies. We'll know in a second, I think. It's good to see you're almost 600 subscribers. So if a couple people want to subscribe right now, just to help him hit that 600 that he must be looking for, then I'll appreciate it as well as he will. Everybody who's been through here today, with only the exception of 1 or 2 people, have been with me before, and especially with Playlist Buddies. So I'm going to add this into showcase number 9, and when we look at the playlist, we'll see that you've been added to the top. And then the expectation is, because I'm adding a video for everybody into this playlist, we're all just expected to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. You don't necessarily have to watch every minute of every video, like, comment. I'm lucky because I'm able to like and comment almost every video because I have a tablet beside me while I work on the computer. but we're all just expected to run it. So whatever it takes to get you to do that, to make it the most convenient for you is fine, and everybody will appreciate it. And it increases our watch time for everyone and maximizes the impact of this whole project. So in the description of the live stream you're watching right now, you'll see the first link is to this playlist. So it's easy to find. And then I will give the opportunity to anybody who comes by afterwards and leaves a comment on this live stream afterwards to get a video into the playlist as well, so that we maximize impact. So thank you for asking. What's up, brother? I'm always good. Christy360, thanks for coming in. My extension is not working. I'm going to try refreshing the page again. This is what I was talking about, that extension, go to channel. It works, but after about 20 minutes or a half an hour, I find that it starts throwing you to the wrong channels and different things. So it's nice to see a few other people have come through here. I see, it's nice to see you. Hey, it's Jen. Thanks for coming by. Thank you, Rants with Rogers. Yeah, Tuber Chat, I expect to do the first live stream this Thursday. I promised everybody it would be April, so I'm making it April 30th just to make sure that I come through on my promise. But that'll be the first one, and we'll see what we do. So thanks again for the good time last night. That was a fun game. That's Rants with Rogers, if anybody wants to connect with them as well. So Christy360, we were just about to get to your channel and add you into the playlist. By all means, everybody as well, please feel free to connect with each other in the chat. The instructions are at the bottom of the screen. Most of you have been through the same speech before many times, so we all know what to do. And then as well, we're also here for watch time. So I'm intending this is the last time that we're going to run Playlist Buddies. Before today, if you want to make arrangements with each other to swap playlists, then by all means, please do. And if you'd like to make an arrangement with me to swap playlists, I do it for people almost every day. So you can connect with me on Facebook, Instagram. Those are the best two, or Twitter, or anywhere else is Kevin Kaye, and we'll make our arrangement, and I'll be happy to do it for you as well. So Christy360, I'm looking for a video from you that is under 15 minutes and over 10. We only recently connected, obviously. Well, it's been a month, and this must be your first time here for Playlist Buddy. So if I'm wrong about that, please forgive me, but I will go through the speech. What we do is every person who comes through the chat today and everybody who comments on this video before midnight tonight is getting a video added into the Playlist Buddy Creator Showcase playlist number 9, which you see here, which you've just been added to at the top of the list. And we have 38 videos in there so far. 38 creators have already come through. If everybody runs this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, it increases watch time for everybody, as you can imagine, not to mention you get a handful of views. So that's good. So that playlist is linked. As you can see, it's the first link in the description of the live stream that we're watching right now. So it's easy to find. And then, like I said, if everybody's just expected to run that anytime after tomorrow morning. So it's nice to have you here. And like I said, if I've forgotten that you've been here before for Playlist Buddies, forgive me for that, but I'm happy that you're here now. And by all means, connect with anybody you'd like in the chat. We're all here for the same thing. And if you want to make arrangements to swap playlists for watch time with everybody, that is a good idea as well. I'm looking forward, Rants with Rogers, to what you're going to do with the interviews that you were talking about last night as well. I did not know before. I didn't look at your About page until last night. I didn't know that you're a professional journalist. So I wondered, because you have an overly dynamic personality, like you're just fantastic on camera, obviously, and that obviously comes from years of experience. So I was happy to see that. I'm happy to know that about you. I'm curious to see what you're going to do with your interviews, and I wonder if there might be an opportunity for you and I to collaborate in some way regarding that. So hopefully we can be in touch and do something like that, because I think a lot of the people who I'm trying to influence and help can gain a lot from you. So I'd love to be able to do that if we can. I see. Thank you for asking. I'm always good. Hopefully you are too. And thanks, Cooking with Q, for dropping these links, so it's easy for everybody to connect. And hey, it's Jen. I'm so happy that you caught me, because hey, it's Jen is a great supporter as well. I enjoy watching her stuff. I've hung out with her on a live stream and stuff like this. I expect big things from Jen, so you're definitely going to want to connect with her. It's nice to see you over the 1,000 there. And I'm just yeah, you can see how often I've watched Jen's stuff, or she's been here for Playlist Buddies. That's all these ones here, obviously. So I'm going to try to maximize your watch time today. I'm just going to see if this one here, yeah, we didn't use that last week, so I'm going to use that one and add that into our playlist. Hey, it's Jen's been back several times, as has Rants with Rogers for the Playlist Buddies, as Fire and Air Tarot has been as well. So if there's anybody that I've missed or anybody I've skipped over, I certainly don't mean to. Please don't be shy. Please let me know. I want to make sure we get everybody included so that we can maximize our impact for everybody. Yeah, no sweat, Jen. I keep saying this, but as our channels get bigger and as we follow more people, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as you would like to. And so I appreciate every minute that you're able to spend with me here on whether it's on my channel, live streams, or anything like that. Man of his word. Yeah, I never want to be called out for something that I could have controlled and didn't come through on. So I've been putting it together to make sure that TubeChat is ready to go. I've been going on about it for months. Now, after YouTube changed the system and we can't use that go to channel so easily anymore, you can see I am using the extension for Chrome. So we do somewhat have the functionality back, but there was a week there that we were kind of stuck, and it stopped a lot of people from connecting so quickly on the live streams. So I was expecting to have somewhere between 600 and 800 subscribers on TubeChat by the time I started right now, and I'm only going to barely hit 400 by the look of it, which is not a problem, but you know, it's affected everybody. And so forgive me, Happy Lex with the question mark. Is there anything that I missed? I didn't mean to miss anything if you asked me. I haven't been up to YT all the time anymore. Oh, okay, sorry, I see you're having a conversation. No, the go-to channel, yeah, Fire and Air Tarot. I don't know the truth. Now, when it first started, I thought that there was a possibility that they were going to bring it back right away, because the backlash is too much. It's not just us, the ones who are using that functionality to easily connect with one another. But if you can imagine, as a moderator, that is a bit of a disaster, because when a troll or a fake account comes in, you're not able to easily verify if that's the right account, especially one of these ones like, you know, there's a lot of trolls coming around, like, and they use Mr. Beast, for instance. You type in Mr. Beast, I think 13 different channels come up, and you can't tell which one is which. You can't tell which one messaged you. You can't tell which one's in your chat. It's a bit of a disaster. So I was hoping that they'd put that back, because sometimes they change things and sometimes they add things, but it's been a little while now. So this extension that I'm using is just called Go To Channel with no spaces. But if you search that for Chrome and you're able to use Chrome on a computer, it at least puts the functionality back. It's not perfect, but it works, and I use it all the time. So it's making it easy for me. So thank you, Jen, and everybody, for the pleasant things that you've been saying as we continue along with this. Switnessie, I'm so sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. We are a recent connection. I know that. I forget how long ago it might have been that we connected. I don't see any red lines, so maybe it's been, yeah, there it is. This is what we would have connected with. I think this is your first time coming here for Playlist Buddies. So what I'm doing is, every person who comes through the chat and everybody who comments on this live stream afterwards when we're done today before midnight gets a video added into the Creator Showcase number 9 playlist, which I've just added you to, and I'm going to show you right now. And everybody is expected to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. You're just expected to run it. And what that does is it increases watch time for everyone involved. As you can see, we've got 40 creators in the house right now. So hopefully that's going to lead to a lot more views for you on the video that I just added and the watch time. So as well, I'll take the opportunity to remind everybody, if you can, please share this out. Give me a thumbs up if you can. Share it on your community tabs or Facebook or Twitter or wherever you can. The more people that we get in, the bigger the playlist is, and the more we maximize impact and watch time for everybody. And yeah, so it has been a little while. And this goes back to, so let's see, how long has it been? Yeah, a month ago. So it could be anywhere from 4 weeks to 7 weeks. But this is what I go back to saying all the time. As we subscribe to more people and as our channels get bigger, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as you would like. We all can't watch 1,000 videos a day. I'm subscribed to, I think, almost 2,000 people. Whatever it is, it's over 1,000. So you just can't. So I appreciate every moment that you spend with me. I think there's over 31 million channels on YouTube to choose from. So we've got a lot of different choice, and that's just when we're here. But I want you to know that I do appreciate it, and this is why I try to do things that I think will bring some kind of value and hopefully help. And I don't want to skip over anybody. I almost did there. So Natural Nesha, thank you for coming by. I think this is your first time to Playlist Buddies as well, and forgive me if I'm wrong about that. So what I'm looking for is a video that is under 15 minutes. Here we go. We got a perfect one right here. Under 15 minutes, but as long as possible to keep it somewhat fair, but to maximize impact for everybody. Your video's been added to the Playlist Buddy Creator Showcase number 9 playlist, which is on my personal channel, and it is linked in the description of the live stream that we're watching right now, so it's easy to find. And then everybody's just expected to run that playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, and that will give extra watch time to everybody. So it's nice that I see people connecting with each other in the chat. By all means, please, that's what we're here for. And as well, if you want to make arrangements with each other to swap playlists to increase watch time for yourselves, then that's also what we're here for. If you'd like to make an arrangement with me, just message me on Facebook, Instagram, or anywhere else, and we can do that too. So Fire and Air Tarot, it's nice to know that you've got the extension. Hopefully everybody does. It is definitely a help while that functionality is missing from YouTube. I just don't know what to expect from here, whether they're going to put it back. Well, I was hoping they've got something better coming. So JJ's Mix looks like you're very close to the 2,000 subscriber mark. So I'm happy for you to get there. It's something we all aspire to eventually have. So I'm looking for a video. I know there's a couple at the top there that are under 15 minutes, over 10, and recent. But I'd like to maximize the watch time for you if I can find something just a little bit longer than 10 minutes. And then I'm going to add that video into our communal playlist, and everybody's just going to run that playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. So I know I'm caught up, so I can take a minute to go through this a little bit and see if I can find something that really hits the mark and maximizes your watch time. I just do that to try to keep it fair for everybody. So here's one. Have you been with us for Playlist Buddies? You must have. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's been a few weeks, but you have been here before for Playlist Buddies a couple of times, I see. Okay, so let's see which one. I'll use this one, 1210, the longest one I think I could find. And it's been, oh, number 6. Okay, that's fine. So I'll use it at number 9. And there we go. So you've been here before for this, so you know the drill. And now we're well over 40 creators in the list for today, which is not too bad at all. as we continue along. Ariel Williams, thanks for coming by. I can't remember if you've been here for Playlist Buddies. It doesn't look like it. So we may have already been connected on my other account, which I keep talking about, which is TuberChat. Starting this week is a rapid-paced growth network that will begin live streaming. And so I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. What I'm going to do for you right now is take the video that I'm going to add, which is whatever your longest one is here, 326. I'm going to add this into both the Creator Showcase playlist that we're talking about and my Watch Later. And what that will allow me to do is when I get a chance to get around to my Watch Later list, I will watch your video in full. I will leave a comment. I will like it. I will subscribe to you. And in that way, I'll make sure that my connection sticks. In the meantime, you can see when I refresh the page that you've been added into our Creator Showcase number 9 playlist. And then everybody's just expected to run that playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. That gives me the chance to let anybody who comes by later and comments before midnight tonight to get in on the playlist as well. So you can see that it's linked in the description of the live stream that we're watching right now, so it's easy for you to find. And if everybody will just run that anytime after tomorrow, then we'll all be good. So thank you, IC, for reminding everybody to thumbs up. Oh, and thank you, Extra Step CEO. Yeah, if you can come by on Sunday, that's great. It'll be a lot more casual than it is right now, but I'm going to run StreamYard so we can watch the concert that I'm talking about, as well as, you know, have a little bit of chat and banter around it as well. Oh, you don't see Natural Nesha on the playlist. Caracola Bella, thank you very much for pointing that out. So I'm going to look right now. I'm going to grab her channel again just to make sure, and let me get over to the playlist. Oh, Natural Nesha's there. Yeah, that's the one with the house hunting. So there she is, number 3 on the playlist now. It sorts by every time I add a video, it goes to the top. But thank you for pointing that out, because I certainly don't want to miss anybody. If there is anybody in the chat that I have missed or have not added a video, then please, by all means, let me know. I certainly don't want to skip over anybody. Going through the chat sometimes can be overwhelming. I haven't made a mistake that I know of yet, but we certainly don't want to do that. We want to make sure everybody gets included, and so we maximize impact for everybody. Absolutely. So we've already been on for well over an hour and a half, and I appreciate especially those of you who've been with me for a little while now. But since we've slowed down and I'm caught up, I'm going to wrap up the live stream. I want to send you to somebody where you can get a lot of subscribers if you would like to. This is one of the 2 biggest rapid-paced growth networks, which I've modeled TuberChat after. These are between Happy Lux and Melda Armra. These are the 2 channels that I have gained the most subscribers from in the last, I shouldn't be watching this, but not until we're done and we go over there. So I will copy my link address here. This is where I've gained hundreds of subscribers over the last several months. And so I'd like to see you also do that. So I'm going to drop this a few times to make sure that you get it. So if you want to head over there and let them know, it's called raiding somebody else's chat. So if you go over there and just say Kevin K Raid, then I will appreciate that. Let them know that you came over from me. This is a wonderful resource. If you're in need of any subscribers, I know that you will get some within a few minutes, and I will be over there as well. So thank you again for spending the time with me. Again, we're looking for Playlist Buddies Creator Showcase number 9. We don't know what the future holds, but I intend this will be the last time that I do this here. The playlist is linked in the description of the live stream that we're watching right now, so it's easy to find, and you're just expected, everybody, please, to run it anytime after tomorrow morning. If you have the ability to share this live stream out right now, I'll appreciate it, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook or Twitter or any other channel. The more people that we get in, the more we maximize impact and increase watch time for everybody. And I will give it until midnight tonight for anybody else to leave a comment on this live stream afterwards. And we'll make sure that we help as many people as we can. So thank you very much. Thank you for being with me for the Playlist Buddy series. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I will be live again on Sunday, but it will be a casual chit chat on StreamYard. You're welcome to come in and chat with me as well while we watch the benefit concert together. And you can get more information just by checking out my channel. It's in the upcoming live streams. And thank you all once again. And we'll cut off our the live stream for now. And by all means, please head over to Melda Armra, which is the link that I just dropped. And I will see you over there.